Hey everyone, it's your commish here, bringing you a Week 8 matchup between Sara and Manolo. This one was not exactly a barn burner. Neither team reached 100 points, but Manolo was able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat thanks to Devontae Booker coming up big time on Monday Night Football. Didn't get into the end zone, but he got 15 points, and that was good enough. So Manolo, huge win, moving up to 4-4 in this bitter rivalry between you and Sara. I know all about it. But Sara, now she's lost now 3 in a row, 3 straight. So she is definitely not on the right side of the coin right now. She needs to get out of this funk. And she's told me about it all the time, about how she thinks her team sucks. But we'll see. You know, she's gone on a run before, 2-time champ, but right now down, but not out. But still 2-6, not good, not pretty at all. Anyways, dive in here. Carson Wentz, 24.34 points, having a very pleasantly good season. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, not great, but the fumble, not great either, but still put up enough fantasy numbers to have a very good week there for you, Manolo. And Sara not having a good week with Kyler Murray, 9.06 points. Turned out to be the downfall for her this week. If she only got one more, she has gotten 1 Kyler Murray touchdown, she probably would have got the win, which is, I think, driving her crazy. Because that call in the end zone where, you know, AJ Green didn't turn around and the DB caught it, and you know, if that was a touchdown, you know, in hindsight, Sara wins that. But Manolo, very fortunate that didn't happen. So Zeke Elliott, 9.3 points, didn't have a monster week at all. No touchdowns, okay yardage, but not one of his better weeks. Dalvin Cook also not having a great week as well either. 18 carries, 78 yards, didn't get into the end zone, no catches. So very low production there. But Devontae Booker, who's your league winner here this week, Manolo, your matchup winner, I should say. 15 carries, 60 yards, 5 catches, 65 yards. So it's 125 yards to get you the dub when you need it, man. So huge. And Chuba Hubbard, 13.6 points, doing a pretty good job here in the absence of Christian McCaffrey. 24 carries, 84 yards, 82 yards, I should say, and 1 TD. Also had 1 catch, 9 yards, lost a fumble. Yeah, it's the pretty solid production there from Mr. Hubbard. Debo Samuel coming in, having another monster week. I feel like he's having big weeks every week. 20.1 points here. 171 yards receiving, absolutely killing it in the receiving game. No touchdowns, we would have had an even bigger week. But you didn't need it, Manolo. You got the dub, so I know you're very happy that not only is you have Debo, but he's also your guy. You know, he's your Niner, man, so he's killing it for you. And then the Chris Godwin, 24 points, 8 catches, 140 yards, and a TD. This is probably his best game of the season so far. AB being absent definitely helped boost his numbers for sure. T.Y. Hilton, not again. Feels like every time he plays, he gets hurt somehow. 2 catches, 16 yards. So he's out of action here for probably a long time again here too. So just can't stay healthy, can't stay on the field. Rough go there for Mr. Hilton Hotel. Marquez Callaway, 4.5 points, 3 catches, 30 yards. He's pretty much a guy, if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's not really having a great week. So unfortunate for you, Sara. You know, Callaway is going to be probably having more bad weeks than good weeks. So start him at your own risk. Mike Gesicki, 8.3 points, 3 catches, 48 yards. Did have a 2-point conversion to give him a few extra points there. So decent production from the Titans. But he's had bigger weeks, but, you know, that was definitely enough. And Kyle Pitts did not have a monster week here for Sara. Only had 2 catches for 13 yards, even though he had been coming into his own until this past week, you know. But this didn't happen. And Sara desperately needed that, but didn't happen. Jalen Waddle, 4.9 points, 4 receptions, 29 yards. So he's definitely become the main target for Tua Tagovailoa, him and Gesicki. So you have Tua's top 2 targets there, Manolo. So that's got to be feeling pretty good, especially now with Devontae Parker looking like he's going to be out hurt here for a while. Will Fuller not able to stay on the field. So, I think the Dolphins are going to be revolving around Gesicki and Waddle. So hopefully he has a better game than he did this past one, though. Zach Moss, 8.8 points, solid production. He's a guy who I mentioned earlier, like with Callaway, he needs to get a touchdown. He's a touchdown guy. But the Bills, you just never know if they're going to be pass heavy or they're going to incorporate the run game. They didn't really do a whole lot of running this past game for sure, even in the close game. So it probably tells you that he's going to need touchdowns most weeks. Young Wei Koo at 9 points. Very solid production there. And Jake Elliott had 14 for you, Sarah. So nice pickup there on the waivers for you. And finally, the Niner defense had 6 points, and the Steel Curtain came up big with 10, but wasn't enough, unfortunately, Sarah. But Manolo, once again, huge win, man. Congrats to you. You improved to 4-4. You're already having a way better season this year than you did last year. So keep up the good times, man. You're rolling here. And Sarah, you got to bounce back. You lost 3 in a row. You can't let your season end this way. But you made some trades here. I think you traded away Montgomery here today, so you might be looking, to try to stack up some draft picks for next year. I think you are looking into next year, but hopefully you pull out some wins here. Let's see, but not looking great. So congrats to you again, Manolo, and good luck to you both going forward.